What's up, guys, and welcome to an all-new 4K and Blu-ray update video. Yes, I had promised you guys this over the weekend, and I just got slammed this weekend. I was waiting for certain things to come. Some things did, some things didn't, and I said, you know what? Let's do it Monday night. So without further ado, we're going to get started on the 4K Steelbooks. We're going to do the Steelbooks first, then we're going to do the standard 4Ks, then we're going to head into the Blu-rays. First, we're going to start off with the new release 4Ks, then just some of the older catalog release 4Ks that I was able to pick up, and then we're going to do the new release 4K Blu-rays, older release Blu-rays, Blu-rays in general. You guys know how this works, and if you're new to the channel, there's the layout. So, starting out with something that was very hard to get. I'm glad I got my pre-order in, and it was delayed, but you want to know what? We got it anyway. It's Zack Snyder's Justice League, my favorite film of 2021 so far. It's going to be hard to top. I think this is a masterful film with terrific direction. Zack Snyder's masterpiece, one of my top five to 10 superhero movies of all time. The scope, the feel, everything about it is just incredible. And even the 4K Steelbook, I was supposed to do an unboxing video for this, but it came at such a weird time that I just didn't have the time to do it. It's got two discs, so you got your disc 1 and disc 2 4K Blu-ray, and you got your disc 1 and disc 2 Blu-ray. There's one bonus feature on here, it's like the making of or the way to Justice League or something like that. This is my definitive cut of the Justice League. I know it's not the canon version, but I do wish Warner Brothers would get their heads out of their asses and to see the quality of this, and really hope to continue it because it does set up for a sequel that I think we would all love to see. And if you can pick up the Steelbook, do it because it's an incredible release. Next up is another new release. It's The Thing on 4K Steelbook. I watched this for the first time about a week ago, and yeah, I think the transfer is incredible. This might be the best 4K Blu-ray of the year so far, leaning right up there with films like Godzilla vs. Kong or The Ten Commandments, simply for picture and sound quality alone. The picture on this is as crisp as you're ever going to see, and I was extremely impressed by it. And I was impressed by the movie as well. It's extremely entertaining, well-directed film, and yeah, I'm happy to own it. And if you can find The Thing on 4K Steelbook, definitely go ahead and pick it up. It is worth to be in anyone's collection. The next two are Alfred Hitchcock films. We have Vertigo, which has a nice 4K Steelbook, Hitchcock's face on the back there. And also, we have Rear Window, which is next. Now, these, just like The Birds and Psycho were released in that kind of box set, now they're released individually on Steelbook, and I think very nice Steelbooks. So if you want to own the films, the Steelbooks for me, the Steelbook junkie, this is the way to go. All right, so let's get into some of the catalog 4K Blu-ray releases, some that I'm really excited to share with you guys. I was able to get my hands on for a decent price. You have to talk to people on eBay, and you got to work with them to try to get the best price that you possibly can. Starting with BeetleJuice on 4K Steelbook. Yes, I owned the 4K, but guess what? I upgraded to the damn Steelbook, and I'm very happy I did so. I've been kind of eyeing up this Steelbook for a long time now. No, this is not a digital copy code, so don't get excited. Don't jump off your seats. Yeah, BeetleJuice 4K Steelbook. How could you go wrong? Next up, it's Disney's Big Hero 6 on a 4K Steelbook. I actually didn't even own the movie on 4K until now, and good quality. It's a good film. You know, this and How to Train Your Dragon 2 were up against each other that year at the Oscars. This film was the ultimate winner, and I can see why. It's the original film they're going to go with. It's Disney. There was just a lot of stuff in its favor. How to Train Your Dragon 2, also a great film. Next up is a movie that I got pretty much the day after I did my last 4K Blu-ray update video. If it wasn't the day after, it was a few days after. So I'm including it here. It's Jigsaw. Now, yes, this is a Blu-ray Steelbook, beautiful Steelbook, but of course, what any smart person would do would you take out the Blu-ray disc, put the 4K disc there, take out the DVD, put the Blu-ray there, and put the DVD wherever you want. But this is now a 4K Steelbook, and nothing on the Steelbook itself indicates that It's a Blu-ray Steelbook, whatever. So yeah, Jigsaw. It's an okay film, but it's better than Spiral from the Book of Saw. This movie is better than that, and it understands the character of John Kramer. Spiral just takes his legacy and spits on it, and it's just a mess. It's a train wreck. So I don't recommend that, but I can recommend you Jigsaw. Next up is a kind of a harder one to find. It's Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. This is the original Steelbook that came out when the movie was released on physical media, and I am really happy to finally own this movie on 4K Blu-ray. It's a 4K Steelbook. Haven't watched it on 4K yet, but I watched the Blu-ray, and it's really good, so I'm sure the 4K quality is going to be as good. But just talking about the Steelbook itself, really nice matte finish and great artwork, so how could you go wrong with that? And finishing up my Planet of the Apes trilogy on Steelbook, it's War for the Planet of the Apes, and a beautiful Steelbook. I believe this was also a Blu-ray Steelbook, but what you do is you take the 4K disc, you put it where the Blu-ray was, take the Blu-ray, put it where the DVD was, turn it into a 4K Steelbook, and there you go. So, War for the Planet of the Apes, now a custom-made 4K Steelbook, and a great one for the collection. The artwork and matte finish is terrific. And the final Steelbook of this set, yes, I did own the Mondo Steelbook for this, but it didn't fit. The spine just didn't work for me, along with the other 3 films, so I said, you know what, I have to update to the Best Buy Steelbook, and I was able to get it from BestBuy.com itself. It's Toy Story. Look at this. I mean, it's a beautiful Steelbook, and I'm happy to own it. So, yeah, Toy Story, 4K Steelbook, and the Toy Story films, some of the best transfers for Pixar, animation-wise. All 4 of them. Terrific 4K Blu-rays. So now we're done with the Steelbooks. Let's head into the standard 4Ks, where we're going to start with the new musical film, a dazzling dance-filled movie. It's from the creators of Hamilton and the director of Crazy Rich Asians. It's In the Heights, a movie that I think is mediocre, but I think it's watchable. I think it's mediocre, but watchable. Remember that. If you see my review for this film, I kind of hated on it, but you want to know what? I watched it again knowing what I was getting myself into. And it's mediocre, but watchable. It's a 2.5 out of 5-star film for me, and that's In the Heights, with a great 4K, though. The sound and picture here is why you have to own the film on 4K Blu-ray if you're a collector or you like the movie in general. Next up, the final 4K here in this collection. It's a film I've never seen yet, but I found it for another decent price. It's Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington in Philadelphia. This is Tom Hanks' first Oscar win. He won back-to-back. He's one of the only few Oscars to do that, or actors to do that, for Philadelphia and Forrest Gump, of course, which may be his best role. I have to watch this movie. I've been meaning to watch it for a very long time. I was able to pick up the 4K, so I am excited about that. And we have 2 films left to talk about, guys. They are Blu-ray Steelbooks. The first one is Despicable Me 3. I believe in my last update video, I showed you the Steelbook of Despicable Me 2. These are still Blu-ray Steelbooks. As you see, there's the Blu-ray and the DVD in the back. Pretty sure it's a DVD. Yeah. So when I get this on 4K Blu-ray, what I'm going to do is put the 4K here and move the Blu-ray to the back, and maybe just, who knows what to do with the DVD. But yes, Despicable Me 3, a Blu-ray Steelbook, you know, why not? Here we go. And the final film to add to the collection is the Anniversary Edition, a beautiful Steelbook of a Disney film that deserves a 4K Blu-ray, along with a bunch of other Disney catalog films. But this, most in particular, is Disney's Sleeping Beauty. This is a fantastic Steelbook. I love this Steelbook. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, the dragon. You got Sleeping Beauty, you got Prince Philip, you got Maleficent, the castle. This is a terrific Steelbook, and I'm so happy I was able to get this for like $12 brand new. Can you guys believe it? I won a bid on eBay. It was insane. Sleeping Beauty, classic film, one of Disney's best, top 10 for sure. When it came out, it was probably the best Disney film of its time, along with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and maybe Cinderella. They were putting out hit after hit back then, but yeah, That's the last one to talk about here. So we're going to go Once Upon a Dream and get out of here. Guys, what did you think about today's 4K update video? Do you plan on picking any of these up? Do you have them already? Are you surprised about some of these titles I was able to find, particularly this BeetleJuice Steelbook, which is going on eBay for anywhere from like $40 to $50. I think I was able to get this for 20 or less. So thank you to the seller if you're watching this. But yeah, a lot of great stuff here. Next time in the update video, you can expect films like The Shawshank Redemption on a 4K Steelbook, Black Widow on a 4K Steelbook, and depending when I post that video, we might have some other. Of course, there's going to be a lot of surprises in there as well. There are the update videos. We leave them and we want them to be bulky and chunky, just like we like our Swedish fish. So guys, that's been it for me. Comment down below what you think about this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel for a whole bunch of more content coming in the future, and including reviews and unboxings and the Quickie Wednesday live show where we give digital copy codes away weekly. We will have a code for Black Widow this week, and most likely this Shawshank Redemption if I could get my hand on a digital copy code. I feel like Captain America when I say whatever it takes, we're going to do what we can. But yeah, guys, that's about it for me. Thank you so much for watching this one, and until next time, over and out.